Tarot, astrology, and other divinatory arts are not a replacement or substitute for psychiatric or physical health care. Hi there, Gemini, Sun, Moon, and Rising. It's time to have a look and see what is going on when it comes to your weekly tarot forecast for the week starting December 26th, 2022. So, Merry Christmas. All of you Gemini folks, it'll be a little late if you're watching this midweek, but Merry Christmas nonetheless. Just a quick reminder, if you ever want to get a session with me, you do need to go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com, or you can follow the links in the down bar below. And don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. You know I appreciate it. And of course, engagement helps this channel out a lot. And don't forget, you've also got new bi-weekly astrological forecasts already covering the first half of January up. And you can find that on my main channel page after you finish this video, of course. So what is going on when it comes to your week? Well, your big spiritual theme, or the big focus, is the Two of Swords upright. And this is a week where you're going to be encountering a lot of forks in your road. You're going to be finding that you're brought to a lot of crossroads experiences. Roads that you've been on with multiple lanes that you've been entertaining, right? Maybe lanes running parallel, a two-lane road you've been on. We now see lanes branching off and going their own ways. And you are going to need to be ready. Of course, at some point, a choice is going to have to be made. One road is going to be taking us onward and forward to new things, and other roads might take us back into, repeating a month or repeating a year or repeating a story. And we need to make sure that we don't, of course, do that, especially if it has been maybe unpleasant or costly or harmful in some way. The Two of Swords does promise, at least when it's in this position, that we are going to see more of what each road is going to be taking us down. You don't have to necessarily make up your mind in a split second when you watch this video or on Monday or on Tuesday, but by the time we get to, Thursday, Friday, it's going to make more sense where you're going to need to go next. And, this is going to change the landscape of your world quite a bit. When it comes to your material circumstances, your work, your job, and your finances, practical affairs as it relates to your home and family life, you do have the Page of Swords reversed, or the Princess of Swords reversed, as it is in this deck. With the Princess of Swords reversed, there is going to be a revelation that something that we've been working on, either for ourselves, our career, a financial plan, or maybe even something we've been trying to do for ourselves as far as a living situation or a household, it has been started either in the wrong way, with the wrong person, or in the wrong place. And with the Page of Swords reversed, this can sometimes show up where there is a reveal of misinformation or disinformation that we have been maybe working with to try to bring forth to a successful fruition that we can't. Sometimes this can happen due to maybe manipulation from other people. It could be that we find out that the origin story of a project, a plan, or an investment has been maybe contrived or manipulated the whole time, or it was built to serve another person's ends or another person's ambitions, another person's desires, and not necessarily ones that are, the same as yours, right? They're not resonating with yours. They're not organically or naturally compatible with yours. And this is going to be a week where you may be brought to a crossroads experience. Do you keep doing this, or do you go where you belong? When it comes to your community, friends, relatives, and other people in your life, you do have the Five of Swords reversed. And there is going to be a peacemaking experience this week. This could be going on with a friend, with a relative, or maybe a contact that our relationship has been somewhat strained with, or perhaps we had a full-on fight, a full-on falling out, a parting of the ways in recent or less recent history. Now, it doesn't necessarily mean that we have to shake hands, hug, and make up. It doesn't. If you're not interested in doing anything with this person beyond this, that's fine. But I do think allowing for the acts of contrition and allowing for the peacemaking, the end of the conflict, is the right thing to do, right? We don't want to be carrying on wars and feuds and fights because, even if we're never going to speak to that person again, it's just wasted energy, wasted life, and it's an irresponsible use of your life. And this is going to be a time where you may be receiving some kind of act of contrition or compensation from this person, or at least some kind of act or deed is going to be, again, putting this feud or this fight or this row to rest. When it comes to your challenge this week, you do have the Nine of Pentacles upright, being a little bit more inwardly focused, being a little bit more independent, being a little bit more, dare I say, self-interested during this week is going to be the way to go for you. And that might be a challenge for you. Maybe you're in a situation where you have given way too much thought to how things are going to be felt by other people. Maybe you are holding up too many realities that are not yours. Maybe you're in a situation where, taking more self-interest, there goes Persephone, she's just walking across the desk, being more self-interested and acting from a more self-interested place could piss some people off. Or it may be challenging to, break a habit of maybe being a little codependent or being overly involved in the state of mind of other people. But you need to be able to go your own way this week. When it comes to your relationships with love, romance, and partnerships, you do have the Seven of Pentacles upright. And we do have some very good news. Come here, you. We do have some very good news that is coming around the corner with regards to a partner, a spouse, a love interest, or, a person of interest, I guess we could say, that we might not necessarily be able to act on immediately. We may have to confirm this, get the commitment going, and maybe get to work after we start the new year. Because the Seven of Pentacles upright is still a very positive card, but it's a card that says the check is in the mail, right? We can't really go and spend that money just yet. It may not necessarily be financial. It just may be that a commitment is getting settled, or we are having a chance to finally get to work on something we've been waiting for. Or it's also possible with the Seven of Pentacles that a lot of you who are single or available are also getting a chance to connect with somebody that you can have that long-term relationship with, but there needs to be more time for everyone to be in the right place. So that is what I've got for you all. I hope you enjoyed it. If you did, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe. I appreciate it. And should you ever wish to get a session with me, you can go on ahead to my website. It's integrativemysticism.com.